Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. In this video, we are going to prepare layouts for our Note application. So let's get started. Firstly, in our colors.xml file, I have already added a color which I just picked from Color Hunt website, and you can also go there and pick any color you want and just add it here. And then we will customize our theme and change the dark action bar to no action bar, color primary to teal 700 and color primary variant to teal 900, and that's it. Now we'll move back to our activity main.xml file and we'll just delete this text view here and create our own action bar here. And for that we need an app bar layout. Its width will be match parent and height will be 50 dp. Just close it, and inside of it we will add a toolbar. Its width and height will be both match parent, and its ID will give it as toolbar. And since our main activity will host the fragments for us, so we will need a fragment container view which will act as a container for those fragments. So fragment container view, its width will be match parent and height will be match constraint, that is 0 dp. It will have a name attribute. This name attribute will specify this fragment container view as a navhost fragment. So its value will be Android X dot navigation dot fragment dot navhost fragment. That's it. Then we will set the default navhost to true. This attribute intercepts with the back button of the system, and if we do not add this attribute, then on clicking the back button, instead of navigating back to the previous fragment, we will see that the app just closes. So that's it for our fragment container view. And now we will set the constraints to our views. So, and fragment container view. And that's it. Now we will create a layout for our note item. So we'll go to the layouts folder and create a new layout resource file. Its name will be list item note. Now first we will change the root view to card view. Root layout to card view. Then inside of it we will create a constraint layout, and its width and height will be match parent. And inside our constraint layout we will create a text view for our note title. Its width will be match parent and height will be wrap content. We'll give it an ID as TV note title, TV for text view, and its text will be title, and text color will be black, and text size will be 20 sp. Now we'll give it a max lines attribute to 1, as we do not want the text to move into multiple lines, and ellipse size to end. This attribute will make sure that if our text gets longer than the length of our text view, then we will see 3 dots at the end. Then we will just copy this text view and paste it down below and change the ID to note description and text to description and size to 15 sp. Now we will paste it again for our last modified date. ID will be TV note created date, and text will be last modified, and give any date as you want. Text, we do not want black text color in this, and text size will be 12 sp, and we also do not want these attributes in our last modified text view. Now we'll set constraints to our text views. The last modified top goes to the description bottom, and we want zero margin here. Now we'll constrain them horizontally, and that's it. We want to change the font family of our text views. So go to the font family attribute in design tab and more fonts, and change it to Montserrat bold. Bold will be for our title, and for our description we will choose normal Montserrat, that will be regular. And we will also copy that in our last modified text view, and that's it. We also want to give a little bit horizontal margin to our text views, so we will give 8 dp to left and right, and here also, then in last modified text view also, and it now looks good. Now we will create a gradient background for our note item. For that, we'll go to the drawable folder and create a new drawable resource file. We will name it as list item background and change the selector tag to shape tag first, and then add a shape attribute to it, which will be just rectangle. Now inside of it, we'll add a gradient tag. A gradient tag will have a start color and an end color. The start color will be a hex code which I just picked from color hunt, and the end color will be white. And we also want to change the angle of our gradient, so we'll change the angle to 180. Now it's like we want. Now we will just add this background to our note item. So constraint layout background to list item background, and we'll also give a corner radius to our card view. So corner radius will be 4 dp. Then we want to add some margin to our card view to separate them from other nodes. So margin horizontal will be 8 dp, and margin top will also be 8 dp, and that's it. Now we will create a layout for our nodes fragment. So go to layouts folder and create a new layout resource file. Its name will be fragment nodes, and inside of it we will first change the root layout to coordinator layout. Coordinator layout gives behavior to the views inside of it, and we'll see what I mean by that in later videos. And add a constraint layout inside of it. Its height and width will be match parent, and inside of it we will add a recycler view. Its height and width will also be match parent, and I'll give it an ID as RV nodes, RV for recycler view. And to our coordinator layout we will add a floating action button. Its height and width will be wrap content, and ID will be fab add node, fab for floating action button. Now to add an icon, we need an icon for this floating action button, so go to drawable and vector asset. Now we will choose a plus icon for it, so add plus, and that's it. Now add the icon to our floating action button, IC add. Now we will change the color of our floating action button using background tint attribute. So background tint will be teal 900, and we also want the icon color to be white. So tint, not Android tint, app tint, and change it to color white, and it's done. Now we want the floating action button to be at the bottom, right bottom of our layout. So for that we will need to change the layout gravity attribute and change it to end and bottom. Add a margin to it, margin 16 dp, and it looks good now. Now we will create a layout for our fragment add edit node. So go to layouts folder and create a new layout resource file. Its name will be fragment add edit node, and inside of it we will first create a text view. Its width will be match parent and height will be wrap content. ID will be TV last modified. Text size will be 15 sp. Text will be last modified, and any date as you want. And text color we do not want to change that, and font family will be Montserrat, and that's it. And then we will add an edit text for our title. Its width will be match parent, height wrap content, ID will be ET title, and hint will be title. Font family again Montserrat bold, and we will add horizontal padding to 12 dp sorry, and vertical padding to 8 dp, and that's it. We'll just copy this edit text and paste it down below again, and change the ID to ET description. Hint will be description, and font family will be just Montserrat, and the text type will be input type will be multi-line. Now we will set constraints to our text views. So let's first separate them a bit, and I've already set for it, and set constraints on the edit text title and description title. That's it. Now we want the description to fill the bottom, so we'll change the layout height to match constraint and constraint it vertically. Now we see that this hint comes here, and also the cursor will come here when we will run the app. We do not want that, so we'll change the gravity to start, and now we see that the hint comes at the start. Now we want a stroke background to our edit text, so we'll go to the drawable folder and create a new drawable resource file. Its name will be edit text background, and change this selector tag to shape tag, and add a shape attribute to it. It will be rectangle. Then add stroke tag. It will have a width tag which will be just 2 dp, and color of the stroke will be teal 900. Then we will have a solid tag which will just be the fill color of this shape. It will be just white. Then we will have a corner tag, corners, and it will have a radius of 4 dp. And that's it for our edit text background. So we'll move back to fragment edit node and set the background to our edit text. Change it to description, and the background will be edit text background. Copy it and paste it down here. We'll give margin to our text, edit text 8 dp, and also from the top and bottom. It looks good now. And also to the title. And so I have added constraints and margin to our all the views. So that's it for our fragment add edit node. So guys, that's it for this video, and in the upcoming video we will be making our architectural skeleton and databases. And hope you like this video. If so, then hit that like button, and if not, then tell me in the comment section below how can I improve. Thank you.